Right, welcome back. Now, the COVID-19 pandemic has turned the way we do business upside down. With global lockdowns across the world, the hospitality industry was hardest hit. Hotels have had to adapt to new ways of expanding their brands and positioning, this to recover from the COVID-19 slump. And for many, this has presented an exciting opportunity, though, for further growth. So for more on this, we're joined by the General Manager of the Sandton Hotel, Mr. Anthony Bastich, this morning. Thank you for your time, Anthony. Good morning.
Good morning, Tamina. Thanks for having us.
Good to have you. And I mean, we have to obviously look back, do a bit of a post-mortem here in terms of the impact on COVID-19, particularly on hotels, on the hospitality industry. In your experience, how were those years like for you?
Like you said, the pandemic was devastating for the industry. The hotels had to reinvent themselves, they had to change their staffing structures, they had to relook at how they did business, what markets they targeted. Thankfully for us, we're on the back end of that now. And the Sandton property was able to open post-pandemic. So we were in a very fortunate position where we had this very unique product offering that we brought to the market on the back end of COVID, where we hit the market with this brand new offering in the heart of Benmore. And we really didn't necessarily feel the effects of COVID.
Right. So even though for some there were challenges, it also birthed new opportunities for others. What was that demand like post-lockdown, post the global pandemic, where we saw everything literally shutting down, to now see the world open up once again? What was that opportunity like for you?
It was a very exciting opportunity, and obviously it was quite a big lag after COVID. And certain elements of the business, like your MICE, your conferencing business, started opening up a little bit slowly after the pandemic. And we're at a point now where the MICE industry, or your group and convention business, is very buoyant. Obviously, as the airlines started coming back too, you started seeing a great demand in your domestic leisure. And that's helped our property extremely well to keep our weekend business going. And that's what's kept us going from the start, which is great to see. Even places like Kruger National Park, Durban, during post-pandemic, had great growth with the local domestic market.
I just wonder, as the hospitality industry, particularly in the hotels business, did you find yourself having to or needing to work hard to alleviate some of the concerns that some people may have had to say, am I safe? Will I be healthy in your establishment, in your hotel? Did you have to work hard to convince everyone to get out of remote living and working, but feeling comfortable to work at some of your restaurants, live in some of your hotel rooms, or at least stay there? Was that more of a challenge for you?
It wasn't really a challenge. We had protocols to follow, and we had to, by law, and obviously to keep our staff and our guests safe. And we made sure we delivered those protocols, and we were consistent in delivering those to create that sense of you're at ease at our hotel, you're safe at our hotels, and we can still deliver an experience that's catered around your safety and the protocols around COVID.
And I'm sure that a lot of that work goes into the the positioning of the hotel, the branding, the engagement, the transparency, the relationship you share with your clients and customers. What does that positioning look like for any hotel business that's in this industry? What are some of the notes to take, key lessons to, just in terms of branding and positioning?
Well, I think for us, we opened, like I said, post-pandemic, and we came in with a brand new offering. So we already had the benefit of that. We came into quite a congested and a competitive Sandton node, but we had something that's quite unique. We had a product that was a Dubai-style multi-use precinct that has 480 apartments, 562 hotel rooms. So we're a massive product. Not only that, we create this city within a city concept, which is very unique and new to South Africa. So all those things made our lives a lot easier. Creating this landmark building in the middle of Benmore, where you've got the convenience of a deli downstairs. You can come down out of your room and go shop downstairs. You've got a Pilates studio, a spa. You've got multiple food and beverage outlets and cigar bars. So it really is a unique offering. So other hotels probably had to focus on realigning and getting their basis of consistency right and deliverables. We had to do the same, and obviously different hotel brands who are well established, it was a quick switch over. We are literally a brand new brand, and we had to start from scratch. So we're still working hard. I'm getting the customers to trust us and to give us an opportunity in this in the industry.
Right. I mean, I can appreciate the convenience of the amenities around the hotel as well, making it a lot more convenient to get to where I need to go, you know, in a very good short space of time. But how are you also maneuvering load shedding? How are you maneuvering, you know, the current energy crisis that we're in? I can imagine frustrating for everyone. Any industry can tell you how frustrating it is. But how are you maneuvering that?
Well, fortunately for us, we've got 5 generators, and we've had to make provision for load shedding, and our click over from load shedding to backup generators is seamless. So customers are not really experienced that as much, and if we do have a challenge, you've got a team on the ground that's well equipped and trained to help them transition through that too.
Yeah. I'm glad you talk about a team, because my next question is around talent retention and also just talent acquisition. I mean, how do you make sure that you have the right people for the job to help enhance the brand, and especially where it's going?
Well, the great thing with this property was new. So post-pandemic, people were obviously lost their jobs during the COVID pandemic, and we were able to build a team and entice people to buy into this project. And people that were hungry still to work, who had the skills and ability to do it. So I was quite fortunate. I've worked in the industry for quite some time and had good relationships with people, and I was able to entice them to come and support me and buy into this dream of opening this this unique product. And obviously the challenge now is to keep that team motivated, to keep them energized, to keep them going, because we want to retain that skill. We want to develop that skill and create more benchmark as we open new and other opportunities within the group.
Right. Well, of course, we wish you all the best, and thank you so much for coming through
and
sharing that good story with us of Sandton Hotel. And I'm sure a lot more people will be popping in to see what you have to offer. Anthony, thank you so much
for
joining me right here.
Please come visit.
Yes, absolutely. We have to pay a visit to the Sandton Hotel. That's, of course, the General Manager, Anthony Bastich, with us this morning right here on the SA Morning.